Tonight, the ongoing debate over the future of Delta-8. The governor proposing a ban on the sale of the product here in the Commonwealth. With another week or so until the General Assembly is set to take a look at that legislation, we wanted to hear from local business owners about the impact they think the ban could have. WFXR's Ryan Lowndes joins us now in studio after hearing from one local proponent of the products and someone who's not so keen on the idea of their sale. Ryan, lots of conflicting opinions on this one.
Yeah, Kathleen, both sides are pretty passionate about this. Now, if you're not familiar with it, Delta-8 is a naturally occurring compound in cannabis plants. It has similar properties to Delta-9 THC, the psychoactive ingredient in marijuana, but it's much milder, or it was until it was concentrated and marketed as a loophole cannabinoid that can still get you high.
It was being sold in gas stations. It was being sold in every store that's smoke shops. I mean, you name it, it was probably sold there. And I think that's where the underlying problem is because it was so easily available.
Derek Wall owns the Buffalo Hemp Company, which sells CBD and Delta-8 products. He says they started selling Delta-8 in September to stay competitive, and they grew to rely on the product for sales. But it doesn't have to be sold by cannabis shops. And Debbie Custer, who owns the hemp mill, says businesses are popping up to capitalize on the product's popularity.
I see it more at convenience stores than I do anywhere else. I sit on a board with a banker, and he said more smoke shops have opened up in the last year.
Custer doesn't sell Delta-8 based products because her store is organic. And she says there isn't enough research on Delta-8 to make products with it. And there aren't enough regulations.
So it's produced no differently than another pharmaceutical drug, but it's not produced in the same environment as a pharmaceutical drug.
The problem with it is that it's not regulated at all.
Wall says his customers use Delta-8 recreationally and for cannabis's various health benefits like better sleep, and he hasn't seen many issues. And while he believes Governor Youngkin's amendment pushes the industry in the right direction, he believes Virginia is close to legalizing marijuana, and Delta-8 was helpful in preparing for that.
Because it's very similar to what people in legal states would be getting. So I think it gave us a kind of a test run, if anything, to know how to treat marijuana products.
Well, Wall told me that the short-term impacts, if the ban on Delta-8 goes through, will be severe. He says he's likely to close a store and lay off some employees. But he adds that he's optimistic for Virginia's marijuana industry, and in the long run, Delta-8 won't be missed. In studio, Ryan Lowndes, WFXR News.